John Smith, Starfruit. Lovely. So yeah, I was running my cool shades this morning. 5k on some trails. Bloody lovely it was. My legs are a bit sore, my knees are a bit sore, but I enjoyed it. Anyway, let's crack on with this top 10. It's basically it's top 10 games ever. You know, from when you started gaming up until now. So it could be any top 10 games on any system. And for me, my history was basically Spectrum, Amiga and PC gaming. So I'm going to choose games from them systems because I never had any consoles back in the day. I'm not going to choose any 64 ones either because I didn't have a Commodore 64 or the Mega Drive, which I've got here, or the Master System in the back of the TV there. I'm not going to choose any of them, even though some cracking games for them. I didn't have them back in the day, so I'm going to choose the games I really enjoyed. I've got 2 games on the Spectrum to show you. I've got 1 on the Mega, and the rest are all on PC because basically I've got probably more PC games than anything. And obviously these are all physical games. I've got loads of downloaded games as well I could include, but it's just the physical ones here. So let's crack on. First aesthetic Spectrum game, I've got 2-player beat 'em up, the one and only Target Renegade, made by Imagine Play the Game. So this was a really great 2-player, taken from the original Renegade from the arcades. Renegade as well before this was just as good as this, but this had 2-player. You could pick up weapons, that was the difference. Probably had 1 or 2 more kicks and punches here and there. You can kick someone in the bollocks if you want. It's got to be done, isn't it? But yeah, what a great game that was. Me and my brother played that a hell of a lot back in the day, and probably the best beat 'em up on the ZX Spectrum. Show you some graphics there back. You see that all. Yeah, but yeah, really enjoyed Target Renegade. That's number 10. Number 9, we've got a racer, probably the best racer on the Spectrum, and you probably know which one I'm going to say here. Had to be GSHQ, didn't it? Made by Ocean. Really good version from the arcade kind of, and I had the speech in. The gameplay is quite smooth and fast. Music as well, and just nice little touches. Even it's got the the police lights on the top of the car, on the top of the screen, flashing by either side when you're chasing the cars. But yeah, really good version. Amstrad was pretty decent as well. But yeah, this for me was a class racer on the ZX Spectrum. So we've got number 7. This is a Amiga game for you, made by Team 17. Now this is a really difficult shoot 'em up, but again I really enjoyed this game, and I had some cracking title music on it, made by Alistair Brimble, and yeah, he done a lot of music for the Commodore 64 back in the day. But yeah, this was a great shooter, really difficult. There was a 92 version of it and there was a 93 version of it. The 93 version was a bit easier because you could, when you built up your weapons, you could keep your weapons. The first one you couldn't, so it was obviously a bit more difficult. But it looks stunning as well. I don't know if you can see them graphics very much. Absolute stunner on the Amiga this was, and it's one of my favourite games. It's in my top 10 as well if you want to check your playlist of Amiga games. Project X. So first the PC games coming up. So this was in a trilogy, and this is the 3rd game of the trilogy, and it's Max Payne 3, made by Rockstar. Remedy made the first 2 games, which were brilliant, I have to say. A lot of people didn't like this one for the length of the cutscenes, and it's sort of like the comic sort of strip sort of part of the game. The first 2 is sort of gone from this version. But I tell you what, if you think of the Matrix and Max can jump from side to side, he can shoot, picks up tons of weapons, and the graphics were stunning. And the one thing I enjoyed about this game more than the other ones is because I loved the ending. Now, if you never played this game, I won't spoil it for you, but it's a perfect ending for Max, that's all I'm saying. Because the first game, he loses his wife and his kid, and he's just on a downhill spiral, drugs, drink, whatever. But this game, he's like a bodyguard, picks himself up, earns a bit more respect, and yeah, what a cracking end to a cracking trilogy of Max Payne. Really love it. Let's see in the graphics there. Let me see that very well. But it's still, even today, it's very underrated, this game. And I don't know how it should have sold a bucket loads more than it did. Absolutely love it, absolutely love it. So really recommend Max Payne 3. Any of the Max Paynes, but this is my favourite. Okay, another one. This is what we got here. This is the number 6. Now I could have chosen Outrun 2006 on the PC, but I've chosen this one because I think it's a bit more fun. The tracks are a bit more different, and the destruction of the cars and everything around the cars is fantastic. This is flat out ultimate carnage. Absolutely love this game, and yeah, the graphics are again, the explosions, things blowing up all around you. It's just mayhem, and it's a load of fun. Absolutely loved it. Dog one's in the shed as well. Go away, boy. But yeah, flat out ultimate carnage. What a great racer that is, honestly. It's one of my favourites. I keep going back to it all the time. I can't help myself. So yeah, so we've got the top 5 now. So this game started, if you remember, Call of Duty, the originals were all based in World War II, but then Modern Warfare came out. Oh my god, what a shooter this was. FPS, honestly, the different environments, the sound of the guns, mayhem going around you, and yeah, it's very tense situations here and there and different missions. We play alongside Captain Price, who was in World War II, but now he's in Modern Warfare. He's aged well, isn't he? Bloody hell. Yeah, what a game that was. And of course, yourself, he's still going strong even today. Brilliant game. Again, another trilogy, but this is the original, and this is Bioshock. It's like sort of a survival horror first-person shooter. It's got a great storyline to it, and basically, the main character crashes in a plane. He's the only survivor, and you can see this lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. He manages to swim to it. He sees the wreckage in the background. Lovely looking graphics and reflections of the water. Absolutely stunning back in the day, and I was gobsmacked how gorgeous it looked. But it's not just that, it's a storyline. You obviously go into this lighthouse, go down and down on this lift. You end up in a city called Rapture, which is under the sea. It's gone to ruin. Obviously things happen. You're in big trouble. And there's all sort of bad guys trying to finish you off. You've just got to survive, get through it the best you can. There's some puzzle elements to it as well, which made it a bit more interesting. But yeah, great weapons, and also you can get these placids which fire things from your hands and all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah, great game, honestly, and I think the original is the best. I think it's the atmosphere, it's very tense, and yeah, the original for me, because it's under the sea. It's very dark, and it's got sort of scary parts in it. Bioshock, what a game. Okay, this one for me as well. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. This got me into Grand Theft Auto. Obviously there was other ones as well, but I really enjoyed the fact that you could just drive around, go to the different missions, and get different weapons. It's a lot of fun just trying to escape the police half the time. But yeah, you can even download your own music on it as well. Listening to your own music and playing a car was great. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, another great game. This game is a very old game. It's called Darwinia. Just checking what's happening, a load of noise outside. And again, this is sort of vector graphics, and it's like a great story driven game. you're sort of in charge of a load of Darwinians. That's these little guys here, and it's stunning. It's like a religious experience playing this game, honestly. You've got to keep them alive because there's viruses trying to finish them off in a sort of like a wireframe world, and it's a lot of fun. Sort of a strategy shooter, but cracking game. Darwinia, that needs to be played. Anyone who've not played that, you need to play it, honestly. It's got sort of elements of like the old games like Space Invaders, what else, and other things, but honestly, even the startup of the game, the intro has got ZX Spectrum and Commodore 64, so it's startup, brilliant game, honestly. Darwinia, the best one, my favourite of all, and I still play it this day. And if you checked out the last video, this is Batman Arkham Knight. Got all the DLC as well. Played Batmobile around the track in the last video, check that out. And again, great storyline, great characters, fantastic looking graphics on the PC here. I mean, wow. The first two were great, Asylum and Arkham City, but for me, this was the best one for me. Stunning sort of stealth tactics, Batman taking the bad guys down, getting the Batmobile, tons of missions, DLC as well, amazing. Arkham Knight's my favourite game. That's all from me, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope that's alright for you too, Glenn and the other guy. See you later, everyone. Bye for now.